What's happening? Welcome to the channel. My name is Kevon the Golden, and happy Halloween, ladies and gentlemen. One of my favorite times of the year, and to celebrate this time of the year, let's go on here and kick it off right with a bunch of horror movies reactions this month. I'm mostly doing purely horror this month of October. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, turn on push notifications, and be updated whenever I drop. I will be doing mostly horror and scary movies. Maybe a few short films, but also be on the lookout in my community. I will be posting polls and getting y'all opinions on what I should be watching next. It's a lot of horror movies I haven't seen. I mostly only like slasher horror movies, so most of the ghost stuff I haven't seen, or either some things I have kind of seen, but really didn't see because I was a kid and just peeking through my hand. That doesn't really count as watching the movie, and you're a kid. You're making excuses to leave the room whenever something scary happens. So a lot of movies I just halfway watched and didn't really watch for real because I was scared as hell. But now I am an adult, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if this stuff's still gonna be scary to me. One of the most scary movies I hear a lot of people talk about a lot, one of the original horrors, is Night of the Living Dead, and that's what we will be watching today. The Night of the Living Dead. This movie was dropped, I believe, in the 1960s. Heard it was an amazing movie. I saw just a little bit of it when I was a kid, but like I said, I'm scared as hell. I don't remember paying attention to it. I know it's a black lead actor, and pretty much that's all that I remember. And it's a zombie movie, of course. But yes, it will also be some more zombie movies up in that poll. Be on the lookout for that as well. I love zombie movies and zombie stuff like that. I like at least when they try to fight the zombies back. I don't like zombies movies where they're running for the whole movie. That's just my opinion. But yeah, when they try to give a little resistance and fight back and try to save the world, that's my type of zombie movie. But I like zombie movies that are trying to survive and use their environment, use the weapons around them to fight off these zombies. And will that be this type of zombie movie? Who knows? But let's find out. And also for the other future movies, horror movies I will be doing, if you want to see those full uncut reactions, go ahead and subscribe to my Patreon. I believe with this movie, it is public domain, so I am allowed to show the full movie on YouTube. Probably why I'm starting with this as my first horror reaction for the month of October this year. But yeah, if you want to see the full uncut reactions, go ahead and subscribe to my Patreon. The link should be in the description below. It is only $5, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pumped. Let's stop wasting time and get this horror season started. Let's get it started, baby. It's already creepy and eerie in the air, basically. Going down one of my old dirt roads, baby. Hit eastbound down. Night of the Living Dead. John Russo, George Romero. That's just already so scary, man. I would not be going to the cemetery. Bro, they don't know they in the movie.
They ought to make the day the time changes, the first day of summer.
What?
Well, it's 8 o'clock and
He
it's
said,
still
bitch,
light.
what?
A lot of good the extra daylight does us. Now, we've still got a 3-hour drive back. We're not going to be home until after midnight.
Well, if it really bugged you, Johnny, you wouldn't do it.
You think I want to blow Sunday on a scene like this? You know, I figure we're either going to have to move Mother out here or move the grave into Pittsburgh.
She can't make a trip like this.
Oh, I don't know that she can't. Is there any of that candy left?
No.
Look at this thing. We still remember. I don't. You know, I don't even remember what the man looks like.
Johnny, it takes you 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes to put the wreath on the grave and 6 hours to drive back and forth. Mother wants to remember, so we trot 200 miles into the country and she stays at home.
Oh my God, why she ain't coming?
Test. We're back on? Oh. Ladies and
Hey,
gentlemen, we're coming back on the air after an interruption due to technical problems.
No, that was important information. Why did you turn that off? That's life-saving information right there. It's the radio.
There's nothing wrong with the radio.
That hanging up the phone in a horror movie.
Which row is it in?
It's click and stab. That's how it go in horror. Click, stab. Off, stab. Off, stab.
Well, there's no one around.
Well, it's late. If you'd gotten up earlier.
Oh, look, I already lost an hour's sleep on the time change.
I think you complain just to hear yourself talk. There it is.
So why you always bitching?
I wonder what happened to the one from last year. Each year we spend good money on these things. We come out here and the one from last year's gone.
Well, the flowers die, and the caretaker or somebody takes them away.
Yeah, a little
Simple as
spit and
that.
polish, you can clean this up. Sell
You
it
clean
next
up
year.
flowers,
Wonder how
real
many
flowers,
times we
or
bought
spitting
this
the
thing
clean.
more. Hey, come on, Barb. Church was this morning, huh?
What the hell is that? Sir? I believe you missed the funeral session. That's too creepy, man. I would be
Praise
running
the
my
church,
ass
huh?
off.
Come on.
I haven't seen you in church lately.
Well, there's not much sense in my going to church. Do you remember one time when we were small, we were out here? It was from right over there. I jumped out at you from behind the tree, and Grandpa got all excited, and he shook his fist at me, and he
Oh,
said,
this is sister?
Boy, you be damned to hell.
remember that? Right over there. Well, you used to really be scared here.
Johnny,
You're still afraid.
stop it now. I mean it.
There's always one asshole in the movie.
Get you, Barbara.
I remember that line.
Stop it.
I'm
You're
coming to get
ignorant.
you,
They're
Barbara.
coming for you, Barbara.
Stop it. You're acting like a child.
They're coming for you.
Y'all don't see that guy?
Look, there comes one of them now.
He'll hear you.
Here he comes now. I'm getting out of here.
Johnny.
This is a real zombie. What is y'all doing?
Oh!
What the hell?
Johnny! Help me!
Suplex him. Put him in the full Nelson. Wrestle with the zombie. Oh my god, he's trying to bite him. He's trying to savage his ass. Come on, tussle with him. Tussle with him. Come on. Put his ass to the ground. Is he dead? Did he hit his head on the tombstone? Run, bitch, run! Don't follow the trap. You better not follow the trap. Run! Oh my gosh, you fell and tripped. Fuck that hill. Run, bitch. Yep. Lock the doors, lock the doors. Please tell me you got the keys. He is trying his hardest to get up in that car. This ain't no dumb zombie. He still got all his senses. He grabbed the rock. Oh my god, why is this zombie smart? Oh my god! He's gonna eat you alive. Run! Shit! Gotta use a brake to get up out of here. Keep running, don't sit there and wait on him. She is running for her life. Yeah, go to the house, go to the house. Put somebody else's life in danger. Go to that house. Back door, back door. This is a W chase scene. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm liking this chase scene. She is running like Usain Bolt. Like you in the South. Don't be walking around in cribs like this. You walk into somebody else's house and grab a knife. Like, you look so suspicious. my God! Man, he played too much, man. Don't do that. You still out here, buddy? You gotta knock off a zombie. Go for the head, double tap. Did he cut the phone line? This is a smart zombie. He said, I see you, bitch. Where you at? How can I get in here? It's more? He's like, phone down, what y'all on? Phone down, we got a fresh meal right here. Oh my God. What the hell happened in this house? Don't run outside. What the hell? Oh my God, what the hell is going on? Nigga, where did you come from?
It's all right.
Don't worry about him, I can handle him.
Probably did a lot more of them as soon as they find out about us. The truck is out of gas.
This pump out here is locked. Is there a key? We can try to get out here if we can get some gas. Is there a key?
Surprised they ain't made a game about this. This is down there every new horror game.
I suppose you've tried this.
We need to get the gas, need to get the keys, and then we can escape. I like those games. I'm not shitting on them. I'm just saying, it's a lot of games like that now.
Do you live here?
It's a massacre. I'm glad they overreacting to it. They seeing dead bodies and just ain't acting like, wow, this is normal. I guess I've seen this before. That is a mangled body upstairs. I would be freaked out.
I'll see if I can find some food.
And a gun, maybe. It's the South. They gotta have a gun. You see them dirt roads? I feel like there's one inside because who did that to Buddy upstairs? Why are you trying to take my weapon?
What's happening? What's happening?
Oh, y'all just gangbanging at this point. Like, what was that?
Two of them.
These ain't no zombie. These is goons.
Any more around here? I can take care of those two.
I
I know you're afraid, but we have
I
to.
don't know what's happening.
You might want to lock the door. It shouldn't be that easy to go outside, man. Back up. Don't let them surround you. Kill one of the movie. He going for the double tap. Watch your surroundings. Oh my God. Run! Run, bitch, run! I knew it was one in the house. I know you don't want them to pile up and swarm you, but you just gotta stay in safety sometimes. There's a reason why locks are on doors. Oh no, help a brother out! I ain't dropped the pipe! Help a brother out! I ain't dropped my time! The brain. You gotta destroy the brain. Another one? Close that door.
I know we're in here now.
You still alive? Don't get close, Tom. What you doing?
Don't look at it.
Go, y'all, buddy. That we cool now? We cool, right? He broke in here. Don't burn the corpse. Oh, y'all don't like fire, huh? Fire burns right through evil and good. He put in that work. You gonna do something?
Get some more lights on in this house.
Screwdriver, they'll come in handy always. Hammer, yeah. Couple more weapons. Keep your hand on that knife, baby. Nails, yep. Boarded up. Need a real life safe house.
Why don't you see if you can find some wood, some boards, something by the fireplace, something we can nail this place up.
So I was standing there looking like a dancer in distress.
Look, I know you're afraid. I'm afraid too. But we have to try to board the house up together. Now, I'm going to board up the windows and the doors. You understand? We'll be all right here. We'll be all right here until someone comes to rescue us. But we'll have to work together. You'll have to help me. Now, I want you to go in and get some wood so I can board the place up. You understand? Okay?
You gonna say one word?
Okay?
No, your brother just died, but come on. Like she clutching. It's so creepy. How you making it weirder? Bro doing all the work. She's sitting in there playing with music. She better not outlast him. After doing nothing for about 20 minutes. Wow, you did so much. Thank you. Those over there doing some back-breaking work.
That's strong. Yeah, I want you to pick out some nails. Pick out the biggest ones you can find. Yeah, this room looks pretty secure. If we have to, we can run in here and board up the doors. Won't be long for those things be back pounding their way in here. They're afraid now.
We can use the dining table.
I found that out.
Put this against the door. Maybe a window.
You know a place back down the road called Beekman's? Beekman's Diner? Anyhow, that's where I found that truck I have out there. There's a radio in the truck. I jumped in to listen to it. And a big gasoline truck came screaming right across the road. But there must have been 10, 15 of those things chasing after it. Grabbing and holding on.
Oh my God. What is going on in the world right now? Well, right then.
I could just see that the truck was moving in a funny way. Those things were catching up to it. The truck went right across the road. Slammed on my brakes to keep from hitting it myself. It went right through the guardrail. I guess the driver must have cut off the road into that gas station by Beekman's Diner. It went right through the billboard, ripped over a gas pump, and
Oh my God, that was pure mayhem and destruction.
Didn't know if the truck was going to explode or what. kill his man, screaming.
But this actor is giving it his all. This is a one-man show at this point.
I looked back at the diner to see if there was anyone there who could help me. It was when I noticed that the entire place had been encircled. There wasn't a sign of life left except...
You been paying attention?
Screams. I realized that I was alone with 50 or 60 of those things, just standing there, staring at me. I started to drive. I just plowed right through them. They didn't move, they didn't run or just stood there staring at me. Just wanted to crush them. They
Just moving bodies with no soul. That's all it is.
through the air like bugs.
We were riding in the cemetery,
Okay, about time.
Johnny and me. Johnny. We came to put a wreath on my father's grave. Johnny and...
Oh, that's
and
why.
he said,
Yeah, I
"Can
came
I
up
have some
there.
candy, Barbara?" We didn't have any. And... oh, it's hot in here. Hot. And he said, "Oh, it's late. Why did we start so late?" And I said, "Johnny, if you'd gotten up earlier, we wouldn't be late." Johnny asked me if I were afraid.
Saying Johnny sold from
And
the
I
beginning,
said,
huh?
"I'm not afraid, Johnny."
Here's your Johnny.
This man started walking up the road. He came slowly, and Johnny kept teasing me and saying, "He's coming to get you, Barbara." And I laughed at him and said, "Johnny, stop it."
He's coming
And then
to get you,
Johnny ran
Barbara.
And I went up to this man.
He said, right, yeah, whatever. I believe all of that.
Just keep calm.
And I looked up and I said, "Goody." And he grabbed me. He grabbed me and he ripped at me. He held me and he ripped at my clothes.
I think you should just calm down.
Oh, I screamed, "Johnny! Johnny, help me! Oh, help me!" And he wouldn't let me go. He ripped. And then Johnny came and he ran and he fought this man. And I got so afraid. I ran. And Johnny didn't come. We have to wait for Johnny.
Johnny is dead. There's no more Johnny.
We better go out and get him.
What? You better go out and get him. I don't even know Johnny, bitch.
He's out there. Please, don't you hear me? We've got to go out and get him.
What? You are insane.
We have got
He not even listening to that madness.
Please help me. Please.
That was.
You know what's going on out there. This is no Sunday school picnic.
Don't you understand?
You are trying to kill me at this point. You open this door, you are literally trying to kill me. I have to.
My brother is not dead.
Go out there. Oh yeah, bitch! You just dipped that hoe. You just dipped that hoe. Hey, she deserved it. She was insane. She was trying to kill that man. No damn well wasn't no Johnny alive. Probably out there with the rest of the dead walking around. Had to do what you had to do, bro. I ain't mad at you. That was a life and death situation. That was not a domestic dispute.
Because of the obvious threat to untold numbers of citizens, and because of the crisis which is even now developing, this radio station will remain on the air day and night. This station and hundreds of other radio and TV stations throughout this part of the country are pooling their resources through an emergency network hookup to keep you informed of all developments. At this hour, we repeat, these are the facts as we know them. There is an epidemic of mass murder being committed by a virtual army of unidentified assassins. The murders are taking place in villages, cities, rural homes, and suburbs with no apparent pattern or reason for the slayings. It seems to be a sudden, general explosion of mass homicide. We have some descriptions of the assassins. Eyewitnesses say they are ordinary-looking people. Some say they appear to be in a kind of trance. Others describe them as being...
Y'all piling up, huh?
really authentic way for us to say who or what to look for and guard yourself against. Misshapen monsters.
Please find a gun, please.
Reaction of law enforcement. So far, we have
start a fire, you know, they don't like that.
Any kind of organized investigation is yet underway. Police, sheriff's deputies, and emergency ambulances are literally deluged with calls for help. The scene can best be described as able to get from official sources. It's for private citizens to stay in their homes behind locked doors. Do not venture outside for any reason until the nature of this crisis has been determined and until we can advise what course of action to take. Keep listening to radio and TV.
What you cooking up?
Special instructions as this crisis develops further.
That man got a plan.
Thousands of office and factory workers are being
A
urged
torch?
to stay at their
Yeah.
places of employment, not to make any attempt to get to their homes. However, in spite of this urging and warning, streets and highways are packed with frantic people trying to reach their families or apparently to flee just anywhere. We repeat, the safest course of action at this time is simply to stay where you are.
Oh my god, he's smart as hell. He been on his game since the beginning of the movie. Run a few of them off real quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've just received
Y'all ain't gonna storm that.
President has called a meeting of his
Smart man.
to deal with the eastern third of this nation. The meeting is scheduled to convene.
I
with
boiled up the rest of this stuff.
members of the presidential
And bought you some time.
cabinet, joined by
Bought you some good time.
and joint chiefs behind closed doors. White House spokesman, in announcing this conference, says there will be an official announcement as soon as possible following that meeting. This is the latest dispatch just received in our newsroom. Latest word also from National Press Services in Washington, D.C. now tells us that the emergency presidential conference, which we've just mentioned, will include high-ranking scientists from the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. That's the extent of this latest bulletin meeting.
Is it another one in there?
President's cabinet, the FBI, the Joint Chiefs of Staff, and scientists from NASA within the hour. All radio and TV stations throughout this part of the country, including the one to which you're listening, have joined their facilities in an emergency network to bring you this news as it develops. We urge you to stay tuned to radio and TV and to stay indoors at all costs. Late reports reaching this newsroom tell of frightened people seeking refuge in churches, schools, and government buildings, demanding shelter.
Please don't wake up and start selling
Seeing
again.
murder, which apparently is engulfing much of the nation. Law enforcement officials are at a loss to explain or, even at this hour, even to theorize about the reasons for this wave of murder. So far, the advice we are able to give the public is somewhat Police Chief T.K. Dunmore of Camden, North Carolina, who's quoted as saying, quote, "Tell the people for God's sake to get off the streets. Tell them to go home and lock their doors and windows up tight."
Man, that man had a hard day at work.
We have here, end quote. Police Chief Dunmore of Camden, North Carolina. So far, the only descriptions, the only clues anyone has of the killers come from
Got a flame up with you. I got tired watching you work.
These accounts variously describe the murderers as ordinary-looking people, misshapen monsters.
Come on, it's the South. They gotta have at least one gun in here.
And things that look like people but act like animals. Some eyewitnesses tell of seeing victims who look as though they had been torn apart. This whole ghastly story began developing 2 days ago with the report of the slaying of a family of 7 in the
Oh yeah. Red Rover, Red Rover, Red Rider, Red Rider. I need my Winchester.
hopscotched in an erratic, disconnected manner throughout much of the eastern and midwestern United States. Efforts to keep track of the murder reports by the placing of markers on the map seem to indicate a general spreading from the extreme southeastern United States to the north and west. Our newsmen have been on the telephone talking with officials in other cities and have determined that none of this kind of mass murder has yet been reported west of the Mississippi River, except in the extreme southeastern portion of Texas.
Now we got us a kit.
Reported around the Houston and Galveston areas, but nothing like
I found a gun and some bullets out there.
It was only late yesterday
Oh, and
when it
these.
first became clear we were facing some kind of national emergency. When first reports began filtering in, newsmen and law enforcement agencies were of the opinion
This place is boarded up pretty solid now.
in nature. However, as these
We ought to be all right here for a while.
dramatically, it was soon apparent that
We have
this
a
was
gun
something
and
more than the
bullets,
usual run of lawlessness.
food and the radio.
They began to suspect an obscure
Sonica W playing.
Sooner or later, someone
things as
bound to come and get us out.
creatures from outer space. So again, we join with law enforcement agencies, urging you to seek shelter in a building.
They throwing all type of theories out there. Say maybe creatures from outer
That's right,
space.
we're doing all right.
Cautious of any suspicious strangers, and keep tuned to your radio and television for survival instructions and further details of this continuing story.
Look, I don't know if you're hearing me,
Goes on in the absence of any law.
but I'm going upstairs now.
It's almost as though some critical balance of
If anything should try to break in here, I can hear it from up there. I'll be down to take care of it.
savage killers. We repeat, this radio station.
Everything is all right for now. I'll be back to reinforce the windows and doors later. But you'll be all right for now, okay? Okay.
Man, whatever.
Civil defense officials in Cumberland have told newsmen that murder victims.
How can you
show
feel any
evidence of
sympathy
having
for her
been
at this point?
partially devoured by their murderers.
She is tweaking. She done got that Stockholm syndrome.
Consistent reports from witnesses to the effect that people who acted as though they were in a kind of trance were killing and eating their victims prompted authorities to examine the bodies of some of the victims. Medical authorities in Cumberland have concluded that in all cases, the killers are eating the flesh
Oh
of
my
the people they
God.
murdered. Repeating this latest
Yeah,
bulletin
Johnny is
just
gone.
received moments ago from
He
Cumberland,
is a
Maryland.
meal. He was lunch.
Authorities have told newsmen that murder victims show evidence of having been partially devoured by their murderers. Medical examination of victims' bodies shows conclusively that the killers are eating the flesh of the people they kill. And so this
And you
incredible
trying to
story
go out there.
becomes
Go.
more
Go.
captivating with
Go out
each
there.
report. Difficult
Go.
to imagine such a thing actually happening, but these are the reports we have been receiving and passing on to you. Reports which have been verified as completely as is possible in this confused situation. It is
Oh my
happening.
God.
It would appear
Is they
that
coming in
no one is
there?
safe from this wave of mass murder.
Who the hell is that?
I just
Hold it! Don't shoot! We're from town.
City,
A radio.
County, Pennsylvania.
Okay, we got a little A.
Verified that reports of murder victims being partially eaten by their slayers is true. No further details available at this time. However,
How long you guys been down there? I could use some help up here.
That's the cellar. It's the safest place.
You mean you didn't hear the racket we were making up here?
How were we supposed to know what was going on? Could have been those things for all we knew.
That girl was screaming. Sure, you must know what a girl screaming sounds like. Those things don't make any noise. Anybody would know somebody ever needed help.
Look, it's kind of hard to hear what's going on from down there.
Oh, so y'all some
We could hear
pussies.
screams, but for all we knew, that could have meant those things were in the house afterward.
And you would.
I don't know. I'm about to hit y'all with it. Some good delay on going
Like the
on.
place was being ripped apart. How were we supposed to know what was going on?
Now wait a minute. You just got finished saying you couldn't hear from down there. Now you say it sounded like the place was being ripped apart. It would be nice if you get your story straight, man.
All right, now you tell me. I'm not going to take that kind of a chance when we got a safe place. We luck into a safe place, and you're telling us we gotta risk our lives just because somebody might need help, huh?
Yeah, something like that.
All right, why don't we settle this?
Look, mister, we came up, okay, we're here. Now I suggest we all go back downstairs before any of those things find out we're in here.
They can't get in here.
You got the whole place boarded up?
Yeah, most of it. All but a few spots upstairs. They won't be hard to fix.
You're insane. The cellar's the safest place.
I'm telling you, they can't get in here.
And I'm telling you, those things turned over our car. We were damn lucky to get away at all. Now you tell me those things can't get through this lousy pile of wood?
His wife and kids downstairs. The kid's hurt.
Oh my God.
Well, I still think we're better off.
That's why you tweaking like that. Yeah, I wouldn't be trying to be a hero right now either. I'm protecting my family.
With all of us working, we can fix this place up in no time. We have everything we need up here.
We can take all that stuff downstairs with us. Man, you're really crazy, you know that? You got 1,000,000 windows up here. All these windows, you're gonna make them strong enough to keep these things out, huh?
I told you those things don't have any strength. I smashed 3 of them and pushed another one out the door.
Did you hear me when I told you they turned over our car?
Oh, hell, any good 5 men can do that.
That's my point. Only there's not going to be 5 or even 10. There's going to be 20, 30, maybe 100 of those things. And as soon as they know we're here, this place is going to be crawling with them.
Well, if there are that many, they'll probably get us wherever we are.
Look.
Y'all need to get on the same page, man.
There's only one door, right? Just one door, that's all we have to protect. Tom and I fixed it so it locks and boards from the inside. But up here, all these windows, why, we'd never know where they were going to hit us next.
You got a point, Mr. Cooper. But down in the cellar, there's no place to run to. I mean, if they did get in, there'd be no back exit. We'd be done for. We can get out of here if we have to.
Yeah, everybody making good points. You really got to make a tough decision right now.
If a rescue party did come, we wouldn't even know it.
But the cellar is the strongest place.
I say upstairs.
I don't know.
At least you can crawl out the windows and yell for help.
He's right. You know how many's out there?
I don't know. Maybe 6 or 7.
Look, you two can do whatever you like. I'm going back down to the cellar, and you better decide. Because I'm going to board up that door, and I'm not going to unlock it again no matter what happens.
Now, wait a minute, Mr. Cooper.
No, I'm not going to wait. I've made my decision, now you make yours.
Now, wait a minute. Let's think about this. We can make it to the cellar if we have to. And if we do decide to stay down there, we'll need some things from up here. So let's at least consider this a while.
If you box yourself in this cellar and those things get in the house, you've had it. At least up here you have a fighting chance.
Y'all making all this noise, arguing and shit.
Yeah, it looks like about 8 or 10 out there now.
It's more than there were.
There are a lot out back, too.
Oh, no. Yeah. Fight them off. Put that work in. Uh-huh. He just ate a bullet?
It's all right.
He ate a bullet like that? Go for the head. Headshot. Not even phasing them. There we go. But that made it hot. They heard all that noise and shooting. Ugh, y'all so nasty.
We gotta fix these boards.
You're crazy. Those things are going to be at every window and door in this place. We've got to get down into the cellar.
Go down in your damn cellar. Get out of here!
I'm taking the girl with me.
You leave her here.
Keep your hands off her. And everything else that's up here, too. Because if I stay up here, I'm fighting for everything up here. And the radio and the food is part of what I'm fighting for. Now, if you're going down the cellar, get.
The man's insane. He's insane. We've got to have food down there. We've got a right.
This is your house.
We've got a right.
You going down there with him?
Well,
yes or no? This is your last chance. No beating around the bush.
Listen, I got a kid down there. She can't possibly. I couldn't bring her up here. She can't possibly take all the racket and those things smashing through the windows.
Well, you're her father. If you're stupid enough to go die in that trap, that's your business. However, I am not stupid enough to follow you. It is tough for the kid that her old man is so stupid. Now, you get the hell down in the cellar. You can be the boss down there. I'm boss up here.
Oh, yeah.
You bastards.
Oh, he gonna backdoor you.
You know I won't open this door again. I mean it.
Mr. Cooper, with your help, we could...
With my help.
Let him go, man. His mind is made up. Just let him go.
Wait a minute. Judy, come on up here, honey.
You're gonna let them get hurt too, huh?
It's all right, honey. Go ahead.
Oh, she gonna die. Yeah, she dying.
If we stick together, man, we can fix it up real good. There's lots of places we can run to up here. Mr. Cooper, we'd all be a lot better off if all three of us were working together.
Hey. Hey, kid.
She probably got a concussion. You did dip her ass.
I'm not locking myself in down there.
This radio station will remain on the air day and night.
Well, we're safe now. It's boarded up tight.
What about Tom and Judy?
They want to stay up there, let them.
So they want to get fucked over on their own terms. Let them.
There are two other people upstairs, a man and a girl.
We heard the screaming.
Yeah, but I didn't know who they were, and I wasn't about to take any unnecessary chances.
Of course not, Harry.
Is she all right?
I don't know what it is. She feels warm. Maybe it's shock.
She gonna turn into one of them things and crash out downstairs.
Laundry
Oh
and
my
basket
God, y'all just locked yourself in there with her. No, no, no. Run right now.
Let them stay upstairs. Let them. Too many ways those monsters can get in up there.
You got a monster downstairs with you.
We'll see when they come begging me to let them in down here.
That's important, isn't it?
What?
To be right, everybody else to be wrong.
What do you mean by that?
Does anyone up there know why we're being attacked?
Whatever it isn't just happening here. It's some kind of mass murder. It's going on everywhere. The radio said to stay inside.
Radio?
Radio upstairs. I heard a news bulletin.
There's a radio upstairs and you boarded us in down here?
I know what I'm doing.
Say, you idiot. What are you doing?
Nothing. They don't know anything yet. There's mass murder everywhere, and people are supposed to look for a safe place to hide.
Take the boards off that door.
We are staying down here, Helen.
Harry, that radio is at least some kind of communication. If the authorities know what's happening, well, they'll send people for us so they tell us what to do. How are we going to know what's going on if we lock ourselves in this dungeon?
Exactly. Y'all stay down here forever? At least be able to leave before y'all get surrounded. It's like they sieging y'all at that point. They just making y'all run out of food so y'all could die of hungerness.
Enemies.
Mr. Cooper! Mr. Cooper, Ben found a television set upstairs.
Let's go up. Tom?
Yeah.
If Judy would come downstairs for a few minutes, Harry and I could come upstairs.
Okay, yeah, right away. Will you do it?
Do I have to?
Look, honey, nothing's gonna get done with them down there and us up here. Do this for me.
Now, what's the point of this? Now we swapping people out.
Okay, open up.
Like in an apocalypse situation, you would want to be with people because in certain situations, numbers is important. But man, you do not want to be with some stupid, ignorant people that just want to put they will argue their stupid decisions to the death of them, and it will be the death of them. Now she gonna bite her, huh?
Her brother was killed.
Hey, give me a hand with this thing.
I gotta go help Ben with the television.
Come on, talk some sense to her. She need to talk some sense into her. Seems like she the most reasonable, probably second most reasonable character on this show. Well, on this movie. No, you got a cigarette? So I want a puff?
Don't be afraid of me. I'm Helen Cooper, Harry's wife.
This place is ridiculous. Look at this.
Hang with
There's a
Mrs.
million weak
Cooper.
spots up here. Give me one of those.
Stressing out.
Her brother was killed.
And they talk about these windows. I can't see a damn thing. There could be 15 million of those things out there. That's how much good these windows are.
Why don't you do something to help somebody?
Instead of just bitching.
Here, I have it. Drag a couple of those chairs together.
There's the socket over here. You better watch this and try to understand what's going on. I don't want anyone's life on my hands.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't want to hear any more.
So you better lock
You
in.
stay up here, you take orders from me. And that includes leaving the girl alone.
It's on, it's on.
There's no sound. Play with the rabbit ears.
Reports, incredible as they seem, are not the results of mass hysteria.
Mass hysteria. What do they think? We're imagining all this?
Shut up!
In all parts of the country. The wave of murder which is sweeping the eastern third of the nation is being committed by creatures who feast upon the flesh of their victims.
Oh my
First
God.
eyewitness accounts of this grisly development
Zombies.
came from people who were understandably frightened and almost incoherent. Officials and newsmen at first discounted those eyewitness descriptions as being beyond belief. However, the reports persisted. Medical examinations of some of the victims bore out the fact that they had been partially devoured. I think we have some late word just arriving, and I'll interrupt to bring this to you.
It's important information right here.
This is the latest disclosure in a report from National Civil Defense Headquarters in Washington. It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life and committing acts of murder. A widespread investigation of reports from funeral homes, morgues, and hospitals has concluded that the unburied dead are coming back to life and seeking human victims. It's hard for us here to believe what we're reporting to you, but it does seem to be a fact. When this emergency first began,
You gotta put them down all over again.
was advising people to stay inside, behind locked doors for safety. Well, that situation has now changed, and we're able to report a definite course of action for you. Civil defense machinery has been organized to provide rescue stations with food, shelter, medical treatment, and protection by armed National Guardsmen. Stay tuned to the broadcasting stations in your local area for this list of rescue stations. This list will be repeated throughout our news coverage. Look for the name of the rescue station nearest you and make your way to that location as soon as possible.
So we have that truck. If we can get some gas, we can get out of here.
There's a pump out by the shed.
I know, that's why I pulled in here, but it's locked.
Emergency meeting called this afternoon by the President. Since convening this conference of the Presidential Cabinet, the FBI, the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the CIA has not produced any public information. Why are space experts being consulted about an earthbound emergency? So far, all the betting on the answer to that question centers on the recent Explorer satellite shot to Venus. That satellite, you'll recall, started back to Earth, but never got here. That's the space vehicle which orbited Venus and then was purposely destroyed by NASA when scientists discovered it was carrying a mysterious high-level radiation with it.
They did some dark magic up there.
Radiation be somehow responsible for the wholesale murders we're now suffering. Newsman Don Quinn in Washington has posed those...
Wow, radiation's on. Brought
How are you going to get over to that
the
pump?
dead back to life.
You're coming from a meeting regarding the explosion of the Venus probe, is that right?
Yes, that was the subject of the meeting.
You feel there is a connection between this and the phenomenon?
There's a definite connection.
In other words, you feel that the radiation on the Venus probe is enough to cause these mutations?
There was a very high degree of radiation.
Well, just a minute. I'm not sure that that's certain at all. I don't think that has been irrefutably...
He said, hold on, wait a minute. I started jumping to conclusions, even though that's right.
It's not the cause of the mutation.
I can't speak for the entire military at this time, gentlemen. I must disagree with these gentlemen presently until this is irrefutably proved.
Everything is being done that can be done.
We'll have to hurry for our next meeting.
Professor, you feel that there is a definite connection between them?
Definite connection as far as Dr. Keller and myself.
Doctor, please. I thought we decided that is not proved yet.
Was the satellite, when the satellite was exploded?
He said, get the hell out of my face.
Cause mutation under certain circumstances.
Could have happened.
Have a bearing on it.
It does seem to have a bearing.
Will there be a reply for the
later?
Yes.
There will be a reply.
Yes.
Later this afternoon. There will be a report this afternoon.
Well, perhaps there will be a report.
Yes.
A
Later.
report.
What's that? Probably.
Everything possible.
We don't know yet. We'll see. We're just trying to get the hell out of here.
We're hoping to get some further explanation of this.
That's the most shady I ever seen anybody ever look.
Stations and doctors and medical supplies.
Y'all look so guilty.
If we can get care in there, we can get help for her.
Belno is one of the world's foremost authorities on space science and technology.
Willard. I saw a sign that said Willard.
It's only about 17 miles from here.
You know this area. You from around here?
Judy and I are both from around here. We were on our way up to the lake to go swimming, and Judy had a radio, and we heard the first reports about this. So we knew the old house was here, and we came in and found the lady upstairs dead. Then these other people came. We went down into the basement and put a bar across the door, and it is pretty strong.
How could we possibly get away from here? We've got a sick child, 2 women, 1 woman out of her head, 3 men, and the place is surrounded with these things.
For NASA. Dr. Grimes, your entire staff, I know, has been working very hard to find some solution to these things that are happening. Do you have any answers at this time?
Yes, we have some answers. But first, let me stress the importance of seeking medical attention for anyone who's been injured in any way. We don't know yet what complications might result from such injuries.
How bad has your kid been hurt?
Good advice, Doctor. Now, how about the basic complications? Well,
Look, you go down there and tell Judy. Yeah, you tell Judy to come up here and you stay with the kid, all right?
So yeah, she gonna kill anybody. At least kill you, somebody she know.
Which all 4 limbs had been amputated. Sometime early this morning, it opened its eyes and began to move its trunk. It was dead, but it opened its eyes and tried to move.
They want you upstairs. Did she ask for me?
She hasn't said anything.
I don't understand. Baby. It's Mommy.
I heard.
Whew. Thank God. Thank God she ain't a zombie.
Thank you, Judy.
The body should be disposed of at once, preferably by cremation.
Well, how long after death, then, does the body become reactivated?
It's only a matter of minutes.
Minutes? Well, that doesn't give people time to make any arrangements.
Oh, you're right. It doesn't give them time to make funeral arrangements. The bodies must be carried to the street and burned. They must be burned immediately. Soak them with gasoline and burn them. The bereaved will have to forego the dubious comforts that a funeral service will give. They're just dead flesh and dangerous.
I see. I need you to find some bedspreads or sheets to tear up into small strips, okay? Is there a fruit cellar here?
Yes.
We need some bottles or jars to make Molotov cocktails and hold them off while we try to escape.
Hey, there's a big can of kerosene down there.
I'll see what I can find.
I'll look for the bottles.
There's a big key ring down there. There may be a key to the gas pump on it.
I'll check.
Okay, everybody working together. That's what I like to see.
Upstairs. Meantime, a couple of us can go out and try to get the gas and come back for the rest of the people.
But that'll leave a door open someplace.
Yeah, that's right. It better be this door. It's closer to the truck. Before we go out, we'll put some supplies behind the cellar door. While we're gone, the rest of you can hold up in there.
I found some fruit jars in the cellar. And there's a key on here that's labeled for the gas pump out back.
I'm not really that used to the truck. I found it abandoned.
I can handle the truck, no sweat.
Don't go out there alone?
You're it then. You and I'll go.
Okay, yeah, that's a good plan.
We'll put whatever lumber we find behind the cellar door. You can go upstairs and toss the cocktails from a window. Tom, you and I will have to unboard this door. After you toss the cocktails, you hustle back down here and lock this door. It's no good to board it up because we'll have to get back in quickly. After we get the gas and get back into the house, then we'll worry about getting everybody into the truck. Now let's move it.
This is a big plan. So many people finna sail, it's gonna be ridiculous.
This emergency is over. We'll need many, many more such rescue stations.
You always have a smile for me. How can you smile like that all the time? How many do you have done? Come on, honey, we gotta move.
Tom, are you sure about the phone?
The phone is dead out. All you get is a recorded message.
If I could only call the folks. They're going to be so worried about us.
Everything will be all right. As soon as we get to Willard, we'll call them. They might even be there.
I know. Tom, are you sure we're doing the right thing, Tom?
What, about getting out of here?
Yeah, well, if we're doing the right thing, what you trying to do, say and die?
We've got to get to a rescue station.
I don't know.
Come on, you're starting to sound like Mr. Cooper now.
But why do you have to go out there?
Look, I know how to handle that truck, and I can handle the pump. Ben doesn't know anything about that stuff.
But we're safe in here.
For how long, honey? We're safe now. But there's going to be more and more of those things.
I know all that.
Hey, listen. Remember when we had the big flood? Remember how difficult it was for us to convince you that it was right to leave? Remember we had to go to Willard then? This isn't a passing thing, honey. It's not like just a wind passing through. We've got to do something.
We gotta get the hell out of here.
I just don't want you to go out there, that's all.
Hey, Smiley.
Oh, she gave him the you finna to die hug. Oh my God, why did you do that?
You're showing no use at all, are you?
This is pre-slasher horror, so a hug like this back in that day, you was dead. This is like horror sex. Oh, you gave him a kiss too. Oh yeah, he's dead. He's dying in cold blood. He might as well just fall on his sword right now. Get it over with.
We better get her downstairs.
We have to go downstairs now, Barbara.
Barbara, you just been in the way. Oh my God, Barbara been selling.
We can all leave.
Oh, I'd like to leave. Yes.
You done turned into a robot.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Hope y'all bringing the best weapons. Stop looking at him! You're looking at him to die.
You ready upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay, toss him!
Oh yeah, we cooking. We cooking. Chucking them. You gotta match some more. And you feel the heat. Oh my God, they were setting people on fire in movies back then like this? Hey, that's raw. I ain't gonna lie, that's raw as hell. This has been a good ass movie. What you doing?
I'm going with him.
No, stop selling! You bitch, what you doing?
Where's you coming? Come on! Get in!
Oh, you got another one on fire. Yeah, I was gonna say you might want to not bring that fire that close to that gas pump.
Come on! This key won't work. Watch it.
Watch the torch!
Oh my God, y'all so. Get out the truck!
Gotta get away from the pump. Hang on.
Tom! Tom, you're crazy! Get out of the truck!
Get out, you idiots! They selling so hard, man. Get out!
Let's get out of here. Come on, come on.
My jacket's gone.
The jacket car! She sold him so hard, man. Why did she even come out here? Now we just trapped here. We just trapped here. Oh, you mother. You. Now get back. I'll burn your ass alive. You don't want none of this? You don't want none of this? Fighting for his life. Ah, he's been the worst hard working man in horror. Cooper, please don't sell him. He gonna whoop Cooper ass. Help him, Cooper. Come on, Cooper, man. Hurry up. I need a few more nails. Yep, he deserved that one. One more. He been punching everybody the whole movie. He just been whipping the ass. He been whipping ass. Walk him dry. Walking Cooper ass around town.
Drag you out there and feed you those things.
Beat the holy hell out of Cooper. Ben ain't no punk ass nigga now. They said, "Ooh, a barbecue. How lovely." Y'all ain't tell me y'all was barbecuing today. Y'all so nice over here at this house. Everybody just selling. Oh, y'all so nasty. That's some class. Y'all would just be regular cannibals. Y'all use a knife and fork. Come on, have a look, class. Oh man, he need a Gatorade, hot meal.
Isn't it 3 o'clock yet? There's supposed to be another broadcast at 3 o'clock.
10 minutes.
Oh, only 10 more minutes? We don't have very long to wait. We can leave. Well, we better leave soon. It's 10 minutes to 3.
You just like background music at this point. You
know
just
anything
useless.
about this area at all? I mean, is Willard the nearest town?
I don't know. We were just trying to get to a motel before dark.
You said those things turned your car over. You think we can get it back on its wheels and drive it? Where is it?
Seems like it was pretty far away. Seems like we ran.
Forget it. It's at least a mile.
Johnny has the keys.
You're gonna carry that child a mile through that army of things out there?
I can carry the kid. What's wrong with her? How'd she get hurt?
One of those things grabbed her.
Bit her on the arm.
Oh, no, 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 no.
What's wrong?
Who knows what kind of disease those things carry? Is she conscious?
Barely.
She can't walk. She's too weak.
This is the first bite. Is this the first bite ever in zombie movie history?
You're gonna turn it over by yourself?
You can't start the car. Johnny has the keys.
You have a car? Where? Where is it?
You won't be able to start it.
Yeah, I know. But where is it?
What they doing? Look at that zombie again.
Good Lord.
Eating flesh. They're like a turkey leg, though.
Being monitored closely by scientists at all the radiation detection stations. At this hour, they report the level of the mysterious radiation continues to increase steadily. So long as this situation remains, government spokesmen warn that dead bodies will continue to be transformed into the flesh-eating ghouls. All persons who die during this crisis, from whatever cause, will come back to life to seek human victims unless their bodies...
You looking at I'm on the snake me now.
Our news cameras have just returned from covering such a search and destroy operation against the ghouls. This one conducted by Sheriff Conan McClellan in Butler County, Pennsylvania.
The ghouls.
So now let's go to that film report. All law enforcement agencies and the military have been organized to search out and destroy the marauding ghouls. The Survival Command Center at the Pentagon has disclosed that a ghoul can be killed by a shot in the head or a heavy blow to
W information. This is a W zombie movie. That's where everybody get it from.
the ghoul has been activated by the radiation. The plan is kill the brain and you kill the ghoul.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Anything from the supply wagon, Gus?
No, we're all right. Hey, Cass, put that thing all the way in the fire. We don't want it getting up again.
Chief McClellan, how's everything going?
Oh, things aren't going too bad. Men are taking it pretty good. You want to get on the other side of the road over there?
Chief, do you think we'll be able to defeat these things?
Well, we killed 19 of them today right in this area. Those last 3 we caught trying to claw their way into an abandoned shed. They must have thought somebody was in there. There wasn't, though. We heard them making all kind of noise. We came over and beat them off, blasted them down.
Chief, as soon as you're finished, can I see you here?
Yeah, okay.
Chief, if I were surrounded by 6 or 8 of these things, would I stand a chance with them?
Well, there's no problem. If you had a gun, shoot them in the head. That's a sure way to kill them. If you don't, get yourself a club or a torch. Beat them or burn them. They go up pretty easy.
Well,
This is some good information. Like, they're getting straight to the point here. I'm liking it.
Well, that's pretty hard to say. We don't know how many of them there are. We know when we find them, we can kill them.
Are they slow-moving, Chief?
Yeah, they're dead. They're all messed up.
Well, in time, would you say you ought to be able to wrap this up in 24 hours?
Well, we don't really know. We know we'll be into it most of the night, probably into the early morning. We're working our way toward Willard, and we'll team up with the National Guard over there, and then we'll be able to give a more definite view.
Thank you very much, Chief McClellan. This is Bill Cardill, WIC TV 11 News.
Thank you, Bill, for that report. Official spokesman declined to speculate just how long it may take to kill off all the flesh eaters, so long as the heavy radiation...
No, not the power, please. No, 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 not the
Is the fuse box in the cellar?
I don't know. It isn't the fuse. The power lines are down. Helen, I have to get that gun.
Oh, he's trying to crash out.
Haven't you had enough?
What? 2 people.
He said, you are pathetic. How did you get her fine ass, man?
Take a look out that window.
They grabbing the rock again. Don't underestimate them. They grabbing torches. Well, stakes, sticks, clubs, however we gonna put it. It's finna go up. They trying to beat down the door. Oh my god. Go help your wife out, man. Help her! What you doing? Help somebody. Oh, you worry about that damn gun.
Stay up here now. Helen, get the cellar. Get the cellar now. Move!
Oh my god, you finna get your ass with this whole movie? Now your wife watching, you getting cucked now. This is a cuck ass whipping. Put a hot one in him. I'll put a hot one right in him. Yup. This is life and death. You're not finna sell me, man. Now what you want to do? You can help me out, or I can smoke your ass too. I'm tired of playing around. I'm finna survive. Yup. You, I don't care. Your dumb ass too. You just sitting there selling all damn day. Just no help. Just rattling off dumb stuff. Is he a zombie already? Oh my God. Just run away at this point. You ain't gonna help. Of course you ain't gonna help. Yeah, come on. Yeah, about time. Oh my, it is pure chaos in this house.
Oh, baby.
Put her down. How do y'all keep on tripping? And using weapons? No! You little demon child. A spine of Satan. Oh no! Ate your father and murdered your mother. This the reason why you don't want to be around the crew. People selling like this. Bro, just leave. This is a save yourself situation at this point. Johnny? Run his pockets. Oh, he really took that hoe. Don't go with her. Don't go with her, folks. Upstairs. Go upstairs. The little girl, no. Don't get bit. My God. They're gonna knock down another door. There's so many. And they got weapons now. Like, come on, they advancing. They gonna be shooting guns next. The whole wall is moving. Oh my God, that is terrifying. I would have shit all in my pants. Double tap them. The head. Yeah, double tap. Triple tap. I want to save bullets at this point. Put one in the mother too, just to be safe. Ran out of bullets. He's just emotional. You got one more plan? Hey, walking away. Did you survive? Come on, National Guard. Pull up. Chopper in the sky, that's a good sign. See vehicles moving. Oh yeah. No, it's gonna be a W rescue and they bring a chopper. With a hot cocoa and the blankets. I need hot cocoa and blankets. Ain't about the hounds looking for him.
Hey, Vince, Al, you want to get about 4 or 5 men and a couple dogs? There's a house over here behind those trees. We want to go check it out. You stay here, Bill.
Yeah, Chief, we're going to stay with it till we meet up with the National Guard.
Where'd you get the coffee?
One of the volunteers, you're doing all the work, you take it.
Thank you. We should be wrapped up here about 3 or 4 more hours. We'll probably get into Willard Den. I guess you can go over there and meet the National Guard. Nick, you and the rest of these men want to come with me?
Well, Bill, I'm checking the office, see what's happening. All right, Steve, tell them we're going to stay with it, and everything appears to be under control.
As that night of madness finally over.
Down there by the barn. Okay. Some of these guys can follow the wagon down. I only need a few men to check out the house. Somebody had a cookout here, Vince.
Yeah, sure looks like it, Cal.
Need to get upstairs. Right, leave you behind. I don't even care y'all leave me behind. Just clear it out.
Get up here. Nick, Tony, Steve, you want to get out in that field and build me a bonfire?
It's cleared out. It's cleared out. Looking good so far.
You, drag that out of here and throw it on the fire. Nothing down here. All right, go ahead down and give him a hand. Let's go check out the house.
There's something there. I heard a noise.
All right, Vince, hit him in the head, right between the eyes.
No! Wait, what?
Good shot. Okay, he's dead. Let's go get him. That's another one for the fire.
They didn't see him? There wasn't no survivors.
Send the wagon through directly out, over.
Wow, that's how it's really going to end.
Back off of those things.
Bro did all that work to get shot.
Go more quickly.
That's insane, G. That was an amazing movie. I love the main character in this movie. I believe his name was Ben. And that was a good job of having your main character really take control of the situation, not be dumb or ignorant. It wasn't his fault. He was in the situations that he was in. It was mostly the people he kept on running into. And Barbara, I thought maybe she was going to be like the lead character and be there with Ben and try to figure the situation out. But no, she was no help at all. To the point she was trying to sail at certain times and trying to go outside. She finally gained a little confidence at the end of the movie, but some things just unforgivable, man. I just don't care. You just sail in a movie without showing any good qualities mixed with the giving it up and trying to put your group in danger. Like, you're not nice, you're not helpful, you're just here. And when you say something, it's about putting our lives in danger. But thankfully we had Ben. Without him, I feel like all of them probably would have died sooner. It's a miracle they made it that far. They tried their best boarding the place up. They even tried gassing up the truck and leaving, but none of that works out when you have people acting on emotion the whole time. You're doing something, you're doing a mission, you're doing a plan. When somebody's acting off pure emotion, it's putting everybody else's lives in danger, because you see she ran that other girl, the guy who was from the hometown. His girlfriend ran outside when she was not part of that mission, and she ended up being the reason both of them died. And at the end, he probably would have ran away from that burning vehicle, but trying to save a woman who's caught, her jacket is caught on the truck or something. Yeah, that's impossible right there when you're working with fire and explosives. But not the shit on women or anything. There was a W woman character in this movie, Mrs. Cooper. Mrs. Cooper was a nice, reasonable, smart woman. She stepped up before her husband when she's seen the zombies trying to break into the place. She went over there trying to hold them back. Not her husband. He over there worried about a gun and revenge. Just an idiot. And shout out to Ben for whooping his ass and putting him down like a dirty dog. Yeah, this is an amazing movie. I see why people say this is a classic. Now I have I haven't watched this movie all the way through, never before. I've seen little pieces of it, just watching through the piece of my eyes. The part I did remember, I'm coming to get you, Barbara. A lot of people say it's like a pop culture reference. I don't know if it's still a pop culture reference, but yeah, a lot of people around me always say that the people that seen this movie, and hey, now I know the reference, and I've been through the reference and knew where it came from. But yeah, he really came and got Barbara's ass. He really came back at the end of the movie and grabbed Barbara and snatched her into that horde of zombies. Wow, like that was a zombie with a brain and on a mission. But yeah, hope y'all tune in for the rest of this the rest of this horror month. Happy Halloween to everybody. I love horror movies. I mostly love slasher horror movies, so it's a lot of other horror movies I haven't seen. So I will be watching horror movies all this month. Make sure you stay in tune with my channel, like and subscribe. Make sure you most definitely subscribe so you can know when my next videos are coming out. They can pop up in your notifications and things like that. If you want to see the uncensored version of this, I'm gonna have to bleep a few words and censor out a few things because YouTube is very strict on violence, profanity, and things of that nature nowadays. But other than that, yeah, subscribe to my Patreon. You want to see the uncensored, uncut version. It's only $5, ladies and gentlemen. The link should be down in the description below. Thanks for watching. Happy Halloween too.